Bro, these are red flags. She's calculating my pockets. Every single question she asks me is about how much money I'm making. She doesn't even know my last name. Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Peace, Love, Shoot, man. I'm in the building back with another video, okay? By now, you probably seen my last video when I went on a little excursion with a nice young lady, and I was listing the red flags in the video, okay? I read you guys' comments. I seen you guys' comments, all right? And I see some of you guys agree with the red flags, and I see some of you guys disagree. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 6 red flags that I called out in this video and why I called them out and why I considered them to be red flags, okay? And not only that, I'm going to be responding to a lot of you guys' comments in this video. So yeah, man, I want you guys to watch this video and tell me, do you guys agree or disagree with what I consider to be a red flag? And yeah, tell me if I'm tripping or not, man. Drop a comment, like, comment, subscribe, okay? And I want to give a special shout out to Erica. I really appreciate you. I always see, like, you guys got to understand, I do read you guys' comments, you feel me? So I appreciate y'all. I see who shows up every video. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support. But anyway, she commented, she said, Shoot, will you please do a follow-up video explaining why you think those different topics were red flags? So this video, hey, shout out to you. We're about to do it right now. Let's get into it, okay? Okay, so let's break down each of these red flags, okay? I'm gonna put the clips in the video too, so you all have full context. I don't want anything to be taken out of context, man. Yeah, let's get into it. So this first one happened at the 3:39 mark.
It will just be costing 1,000 plus.
Okay.
Or 1,000 below.
No big deal, no big deal.
Ah, rich, huh? Rich.
Don't say that. So look, she tells me about how much it's going to cost at the grocery store we're about to go to, right? And she says it's going to be basically around 1,000 PHP. And I'm like, which is like Filipino paper, you feel me? And I'm like, yo, no big deal. That's why I said no big deal, no big deal. Like, it's 1,000. I'm like, no big deal. She said, rich, huh? Mind you, gang, this is 3 minutes into the video. The first minute was an intro. Okay, so this means like I don't know if you guys realize or not, but this video isn't heavily edited, right? The encounter of us like meeting and going to the grocery store isn't really edited that much. You feel me? So within the first like 2.5, 3 minutes of us hanging out, she calls me rich. I get that she said it jokingly, but every joke has some truth to it. You feel me? Okay? And what you got to understand is this, right? The subconscious mind. If that wasn't already in her thought process, trying to figure out my pockets and how much money and do I have money, she wouldn't have let that out her mouth. She wouldn't have said that. You feel me? Thoughts become things. I talked to y'all about this. So that was a thought in her head already. She was already thinking about how much I'm making. And then she said what she said, okay? And so what you got to understand is this too, right? From this point on, this is like the beginning of everything else, okay? So if you're just watching the video, if you're just clicking through, you might say, oh, that's not crazy. But it's crazy if you understand that the initial red flag was her saying, I'm rich. So now let's peep that. We're talking about 1,000 like PHP, okay? So that's about 17 bucks, nothing crazy. She said, I'm rich. Mind you, okay, obviously she was joking, but that doesn't mean it's no truth to it. That doesn't mean she was just saying anything. No, she was saying that for a reason, okay? Now, from this point on, she is about to be calculating my pockets, okay? From this point on, that's what she's doing. You guys might not, I'm going to read the comments, but you guys, it might not click for y'all, but she is calculating my pockets with every single question she is asking. That's all she is doing, is trying to see how much money I am bringing in. That is what these questions are about, okay? So that's the first one. I say, no big deal. She's like, oh, rich. Okay. Now, keep that in mind, right? So she thinks I'm rich or thinks I'm getting money or whatever the case may be. Now, from that point on, she's about to try to see how much money I'm actually bringing in, okay? So let's do it. So the next one, and this is 20 seconds later, okay? So, and you got to peep the whole timeline. 20 seconds later, you guys this might go over a lot of y'all heads, okay? But we're gonna watch it. What do you got planned for tonight?
No, I don't have any.
No plans? Just hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your work? You're just a you're a vlogger?
Yeah, and some other stuff. I do like social media marketing for.
You're not the military before?
No, never been in the military.
Okay.
So, okay, I asked her, what are your plans for tonight? Guess what she does? She goes back to the money. She said, oh, I ain't doing nothing tonight, but what you do for work? That's not a red flag. That's not, mind you, gang, this is 4 minutes into the video. This isn't our second, third date. This isn't an hour in. This isn't 2 hours. This is 3-4 minutes into us hanging out. She's asking these questions, okay? Mind you, you gotta understand, this question is 20 seconds after her just saying, I'm rich. 20 seconds, 2-0, okay? So she says, what do you do for work? Are you just a vlogger? I'm like, nah, I got some other stuff going on. She says, you haven't been in the military before? Now this one right here might have went over a lot of you guys' heads. If you aren't familiar with the military, if you don't know how the military works, if you don't know about the Philippines, if you don't know about all these places, you guys might not understand this, but I'm gonna put y'all on game right now, right? A lot of people in the military receive checks, okay? Disability checks, you feel me? Whether they are actually like handicapped, but they could look just like me. My homie, I know somebody who, bro, his hairline got messed up and they give him a check every single month. You feel me? So you don't have to be 100% like handicapped or nothing like that. You can have small things that aren't visible and get paid 3,000-4,000, however much money it is a month, guaranteed, no question about it, right? That is what she is asking me for. Okay, you guys might not know this, but this is I'm about to put y'all on game because y'all might not know this. Okay, a lot of people that live in, not a lot of people, but there are people that live in the Philippines and Southeast Asia because they can afford to live just off of their military checks alone. That's it. They're getting $3,000, $4,000 a month. There's no telling what money they're getting on top of that, but that alone is more than enough to take care of themselves, live in a nice building, take care of a lady, all of that, okay? Mind you, she called me rich, so now she's trying to see how much money I'm making, okay? Which isn't a crazy thing if it wasn't 3 minutes into us meeting. That's why it's a red flag. We just met. She doesn't know me. That's like me saying, yo, how many bodies you got? You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, we just met. Like, there's no need to, like, we're not, like, bro, how about my personality first? You trying to figure out my pockets. How about my personality? You focus on the wrong P. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, and so, like, bro, that's a red flag. So that's what she's doing, bro. She's trying to see, are you one of those guys that was in the military and now you're getting a check every single month? That's what she asked me, okay? You guys it might not register in your brain, but that's what she asked me. She asked me, are you one of those guys in the military that's getting $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 every single month? Or are you somebody that is still actively working for income? For example, YouTube or something else. That is what she's asking me, okay? That's what she's asking me. Because if you are one of those military guys, you don't have to even work for that. You're going to get that money no matter what. But if you're a YouTuber, she understands that I'm still working. She wants to be comfortable with her feet up. That's what she's asking me for, okay? That's what she's asking me for. All right, so that's clear. Do y'all guys agree or disagree with that, bro? I think that went over a lot of y'all heads because y'all might not understand how it works, but a lot of people in the Philippines are retired, military, this, that, and the third. They're getting checks every single month, bro. They're getting checks every single month, whether they work or not. You feel me? They're getting checks. So that's why she asked that. Okay, next. How long have you been living in BGC?
2 months now.
2 months? What do you think about it?
Expensive.
Expensive? No. So next is, I asked her, how long have you been living in the BGC? She said 2 months. I said, what do you think about it? Once again, she's talking about money. The first thing she mentions is money. She says it's expensive. Okay, so now let's break it down, okay? Let's go back in time, okay? Now she's saying it's expensive, all right? She's telling me it's expensive after trying to see how much money I'm making and if I'm getting $3,000 checks every single month, okay? Previous to that, she made a joke saying I'm rich, okay? So now let's do it the other way. Oh, are you rich? Are you getting thousands of dollars every single month from the military? My lifestyle is so expensive. I need somebody who's rich and making $3,000 every single month from the military. That's what she's saying, bro. Like, this is going over y'all heads. This is what she's saying. My life is expensive. This place I live in is expensive, and I need somebody who preferably was in the military and is getting guaranteed checks every single month. That's what I want. That's a red flag, bro. That's a red flag. You might say, she just knows what she wants. Okay, that's cool, but bro, nigga, this is 4 minutes into the video. This is 4 minutes into us meeting, bro. This is 4 minutes into us meeting, gang. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, yo, she's not even trying to get to know me. She's just trying to get to know if, like I said, she's worried about the wrong piece. She's worried about the pockets and not the personality. What's going on? Is that not a red flag to y'all, bro? Am I tripping? Tell me if I'm tweaking, bro. Please help me. Okay, next. I'm growing.
You're growing.
Yeah, growing and building it up. Yeah.
Everybody start on that way.
Yeah, you gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Next, she asked me, how many subscribers do I have? You guys might think that's an innocent question. Bro, it's not an innocent question when she already assumed that I'm rich, already asked me, am I in the military or am I just a vlogger? Then told me her lifestyle is expensive. And then she said how many subscribers I have. Y'all think she really cared? Y'all think after all of the conversation about money, you think she really cares about my subscriber count? Or do you think she's more concerned to see if I'm successful at what I do or not? AKA, am I making money from YouTube? That's what she's trying to check, okay? She's not trying to, oh, I can't wait to support your, no. She's like, okay, nigga, if you aren't getting guaranteed money from the military, are you at least getting paid from YouTube? That's what she's asking me, gang. Bro, these are red flags. She's calculating my pockets. Every single question she asks me is about how much money I'm making. She doesn't even fucking know my last name. Do y'all understand this, bro? This is red flags. Like, nigga, are y'all asleep? Like, yo, wake up, gang. These are red flags, okay? These are red flags. Like, run away from this. Like, bro, are y'all crazy? Like, anyway, or am I tripping? Am I crazy, bro? Am I crazy or y'all crazy, bro? Who's crazy? Let me know, bro. Okay, so that's another red flag, bro. She's not asking because she's genuinely curious. Maybe 30% curiosity, 70% she's trying to calculate them pockets. She's trying to see, okay, because if I got 1,000 subscribers versus if I got 15,000 versus 100,000, she can slightly figure out, okay, he's successful. He's making a good amount of money. She could calculate that, okay? It's not just for fun, bro. Like, y'all are crazy. And so I did tell her, I'm like, nah, I only got like 2,000 subscribers. Even though I got 12,000, not a big difference, but I said that just to see how she would respond, okay? I guarantee you her response, if I said 100,000 versus 2,000, would have been much different. You know what I'm saying? So I just lowballed. I'm like, I just got like 2,000. Just downplayed the situation because I'm already knowing. Basically, I want her to understand, like, you're not getting a dime from me. This isn't that type of situation. So I have 1,000 subscribers and I'm not getting any money from YouTube. Yes. So what now? That's my point of saying that. Okay. Now on to the next red flag.
I thought this was your first time here in the Philippines.
No, it's not my first time here. I just don't live here.
You've been here a lot of times.
This is my second time in the Philippines. She's asking how many times I've been to the Philippines. Okay. You guys, this might be like this. All this stuff might be going over y'all head, bro, because y'all just aren't hip to what's going on, or maybe y'all just don't deal with women a lot. Maybe you just don't deal with women in Asia. You guys just don't understand what's going on. Okay, so let me break down what that is. Okay, now it's similar to the subscriber question. 30% curiosity, 70% she's trying to figure out something. Okay, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario, right? I ain't gonna lie, y'all probably never been to jail before. Maybe y'all have, maybe y'all haven't. But look, in jail, okay, if you go to jail, guess what? They're gonna ask you, the other inmates gonna ask you, this your first time here? And you think they asking because they genuinely curious, or you think they trying to see how much experience you have? They trying to see how experienced you are, okay? They trying to see if you know the ropes, okay? That's what she's doing. She's not 100% interested to see if this is just my first time in the Philippines, or no, she's trying to see, will he know if I'm running game on him? Is he green? Is he gonna fall for the traps? Can I play him? Can I cook him a little meal and then maybe he takes me in and maybe, bro, she's playing a game. She's trying to see my experience. She's trying to see, do I know what's going on? She's not asking because she's genuinely curious, bro. That's not what's going on. Maybe if she didn't ask me about money 5 times previous to this, maybe. No, but she's asking me, she's trying to see how much experience I have dating, how much experience I have dating Filipinas, how much experience I have in the Philippines. That's what she's trying to see. She's trying to see, do I know what I'm doing or not? How easy will it be to take advantage of me? That is what she's seeing. That's why she asked me how many times I've been to the Philippines. That's why she's concerned with that, okay? You guys, like I said, it might be going over y'all heads. Y'all might not be understanding this stuff that I'm telling y'all, but I'm telling y'all what's going on, bro. She's playing a game. She's playing a game. I get it. She's funny, charismatic. Guess why? She has experience, okay? You feel me? Hey, you ever heard of the devil? The devil gives you some things that you might be interested in and you fall for it, okay? He has experience. You feel me? She has experience. She knows what she's doing. This isn't you think that's the first time she did that? Somebody said, we're going to get to the comments, but I know somebody said I'm being disingenuous and she's just being not. You think that's the first time she did that? You think I'm just the first black foreigner that she just cooked for? You think that's the first time, bro? Or do you think she has experience in dating foreigners and understanding how to move with foreigners? Which one do you think, bro? You let me know. Y'all think that's the first time she did that or not, bro? Drop a comment. Drop a comment, man. Let me know. Am I tripping, bro? We're going to get to the bottom of this. You feel me? And then the last one, okay? Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
One? Okay. Do they live with you or no?
No.
No? Okay. This is up to you or not, but she said I have 1 kid, okay? Me personally, I have 0 kids. I remember somebody commented on my video a long time ago saying I got kids. Bro, I have no kids. No kids, bro. No kids, no kids, no kids, no kids. So if you have a child, bro, I feel like people that have children should come together. But I don't have any children, bro. So I'm not about to play stepdaddy and I have no kids. I would just find a woman with no kids and then start a family like that. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, it's like, do you guys understand also, like, bro, if you have like a child with somebody, you guys are like ideally supposed to be together. I understand things happen, but in a perfect world, you guys are supposed to be together. You feel me? So you got 1 child and your baby father, you didn't require him to like marry you or nothing like that. And you guys don't, I know this now, but you guys don't talk. And he's a black American like myself. And he didn't stick around. You guys think she's awesome. She, like, some people in the comments like, she's so cool, she's awesome. Why didn't the father of her child stick around if she's that awesome? Come on, bro. Let's use our brains. If she's really that awesome, why didn't the father of the child stick around? You feel me? And then even if it's like, oh, well, he probably not shit, whatever you want to say. Well, she picked him. So now what? You feel me? So either way it goes, it's a red flag. Mind you, I don't have kids, so no matter what. So it's a red flag from 2 aspects. It's a red flag because, like, why is that even a situation, number 1? Then number 2, I don't have kids, so it's just a red flag. Like, I don't want to grow with kids, okay? Yo, so there was a couple of points that I missed when I was actually filming this video, so I'm going to go over that real quick. Do you only date foreigners?
No.
No?
Now.
Now?
For now, I don't date Filipinos already.
Yeah. Okay, how come?
I don't want to say it. You're on vlog.
Okay, so she says she only dates foreigners. Why is this a red flag, okay? Number 1, it's not like she just has an amazing track record with foreigners. She's a single mother from a Black American, okay? On top of that, why do foreigners, US people, come to Southeast Asia? Because one of the biggest reasons, the cost of living. So if we know our dollar stretches more over here, what you don't think she's aware of that? She knows that our dollar stretches more over here as well. So once again, it just circles back to money, okay? It's money centered. That is the reason. It is about money. You know how to drive?
Yeah, I have a car.
Oh, you have a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not an expensive one.
And then when we was in the car, I asked her, could she drive? She said, yeah, I have a car. Okay, cool. But then she says, but not an expensive one. Once again, why does it matter if it's expensive or not? Unless you're a materialistic person, why does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares if it's expensive or not? Like, unless you are thinking about money for whatever reason, you're thinking about materialism for whatever reason, that's on your mind. Other than that, there's no need to even mention that it's expensive or not. But so yeah, that was those red flags. So that is a breakdown of the 6 red flags that I expressed. And also, I told you guys about, like, I'm not trying to be the 8th black guy that you dealt with. Never trying to be that, okay? She said she only dates foreigners. Why? Why do you think that is, gang? Probably not because of the money questions. Probably just because we're nice people. Yeah, she's just a nice person. Yeah, it probably had nothing to do with money, huh? Nah, it had nothing to do with money. Yeah, it has nothing to do with money, man. Let's read these comments, though, you feel me? Okay, so let's see what y'all saying in the comments, bro. Somebody said, I'll tell you what, she's got a future ahead of her. She's a very impressive young lady. Hey, man, cool. She probably does, man. Nobody knows. Somebody said, when you're in the Philippines, you need to forget about the ways of America. I'm reading off my laptop right here, too, by the way, guys. But yeah, somebody said, when you're in the Philippines, you need to forget about the ways of America. Can't judge Filipinas with American situations. It's completely different way of doing things over there, blah, blah, blah. Most Filipinos don't give a shit about how much money you have. They care about how frugal you are, which in their eyes make you more like them. Okay, so do y'all think that's her? Do you think she falls in that category of the Filipinos that don't care about how much money you have? Like, we just broke down the red flags, right? We just broke down, she called me rich. She asked me about my occupation. Why do you think she assumed I'm in the military, gang? Once again, she asked me because she's trying to see if I'm getting checks every single month. Do y'all think she falls into that category or not? Okay. Just saying. What else we have here? Oh, this is a comment. Somebody said, bro, you are being disingenuous. She is being hospitable to you by cooking for you. And you are having a secret conversation behind her back by editing the video with red flags trying to make her look bad. If you had an issue with her, criticize her to her face. Okay. So she's being hospitable to you by cooking for you. Bro, if you think, is she cooking for homeless people? That's what I want to know. Is she cooking for homeless people, or is she cooking for the American that she thinks is making money? Is you doing charity work, bro? That's what I want to know. Y'all think she's just cooking for me for what? What reason do you think she's cooking for me? I'm handsome. I get that. I understand that. But what reason do you think she's cooking for me? You don't think it had nothing to do with her calling me rich? Her asking if I'm in the military? Her telling me that the BGC is expensive, but I'm in the BGC? Her asking how many subscribers I have? You don't think none of that plays a part into her cooking for me? And then, like, trying to make her look bad, bro. How am I trying to make her look bad? I'm just pointing out. It's just observations. Like, it's observations. I'm not allowed to observe. I'm not allowed. And what am I supposed to say in real life? Even in real life, she said, she joked. She said, oh, you're rich, or whatever she said. I said, don't say that. So what are we talking about? I didn't say that to her face. As soon as she said that, I said, don't say that.
Rich.
Don't say that. What are we talking about? Okay? Like, what are we talking about, bro? That's the very first thing she said. The very first red flag I peeped, I said, don't say that. So, yeah, whatever. Okay, moving on. Somebody said, the fact she made you food and cleaned up after was it for me. Shit, say less, no red flags. Somebody responded and said, that's how they get you. Literally, bro, that's how they get you. Okay, this is a girl where I will like gladly, if she's down to just hang out, we can kick it, stuff like that. Yeah, cool, but I would never ever like start anything serious with her. But just the fact that she have a kid, I'm really not even interested in like in general. You feel me? I'm the type where it's like I won't even put myself in a position of getting serious with you if I know you don't meet the qualifications that I have. You feel me? I don't know about y'all, bro. I got standards. You feel me? I'm not just accepting any and everything that comes my way. You know what I'm saying? Not doing that. But yeah, so I'm definitely not saying no red flags. No, the red flags are still there, okay? But you cook and clean, that's cool. We could work something out. But I'm not gonna be your boyfriend, okay? I'm already knowing what you want and you're not getting that from me. You obviously want somebody that's taking care of you. I'm not gonna do that, you feel me? And yeah, like you said, that's how they get you. You might not, like, some of y'all just might not know what's going on, bro. Like I said, bro, you just think about the devil. The devil knows what you like, okay? You think the devil, if you like cookies, the devil's gonna bring you a potato? No, he's gonna bring you a cookie. And you're gonna say, well, forget, I don't care that he's the devil. I want the cookie. Come on, bro. No pun intended on the cookie, but yeah, you could say that too, you feel me? Let's see what else. Somebody said, I'm gonna be real. I've been with lots of Filipinas. I have 6 Filipino godchildren. I got Filipino family left and right. Don't get with one with a kid. Leave that alone. Find one with no kids. You'll thank me later. Bros always fall into that and get took being stepdaddy. Yeah, bro. I'm not trying to be the stepfather, man. I'm in my 20s, bro. If you guys think that I'm about to be a stepfather in my 20s when I have no kids, bro, yo, that might be y'all reality, bro. It's not my life, bro. Like, I didn't work this hard to take care of somebody else's seed, bro. Nope, didn't do it. Not like I said, if you got your own kid, I think people with kids should date people with kids, bro. I don't have kids, you feel me? Like, so I'm not playing like, no, bro. That's not my job, not my child. I could never even, like, I don't even know how it feels to love a child unconditionally because I don't have one. You feel me? So how could I possibly express that love to another human being? You feel me? And then it's like, if we break up, I just did all this stuff for this child that's not mine. I have no say-so in this child's life. I will never see this child again, but I just funded their whole life. What? I'm not doing that, bro. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Somebody said, she seems very nice. I know that the child is usually a red flag, but I feel like with a lot of young Filipinos, a lot of have kids really young. He meant a lot of them have kids really young. What the fuck does that have to do with me? Does that mean I have to accept that? I don't care. Like, and I'm gonna make a video about that because I learned more about the Philippines and like the whole child thing. But I don't care if a lot of them have kids young. That has nothing to do with me, gang. That doesn't mean I should just turn a blind eye to it. The fuck? Okay. Somebody said, shoe counting the red flags, LOL. Asking how much you earn is not common, but that's something some Filipinos do ask. However, for me, it is a red flag. Nevertheless, she seems like a nice person. Once again, I think the question isn't, I ain't gonna lie, the question is kind of crazy, but bro, it was 3 minutes, gang. We was talking for 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes into us hanging out, she asked that, bro. I don't care. That's a red flag, bro. Like, you feel me? Let's see what else we got going on. My boy Don, what's up, Don? He said, man counting the red flags got me dead. She for sure probably got experience with other YouTubers, LOL. She definitely does, man. I don't know. She's calculating with the subscriber count. She's doing the math in her brain, like, okay, 10,000, 12,000, 100,000. How much money is he making? It is what it is, man. Let's see what else going on. Somebody said, bruh, she's a Filipino. She wants to dig deep into your history to see if you're worth her time, and then judges how much of her time she's going to invest into you. She's judging you as much as you're judging her. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I was not judging her at all when she was asking me about the money and stuff like that. Like, before that point, after that point, I'm like, okay, I see what type of time she's on. But before that, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm not judging her. I'm not like sizing her up, like, or anything like that. I'm just chilling, bro, vibing, like literally just I'm literally just chilling, bro. Like, it's nothing crazy to me. She came with the intention of trying to check my pockets. I didn't come with any expectations other than let's get some groceries and cook. You feel me? That's it. That was my expectation. I don't even get know her yet. Bro, what do y'all nigga? I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all look for in women, bro, but like, I don't even know her. How can I know her personality, bro? Like, what the heck? Like, I don't know. But okay, let's keep it going. Somebody said you find yourself a player. Hey man, shout out to you, bro. You see what's going on. Somebody said gotta keep the red flag feature. That's jokes. I might do that, bro. Honestly, like this video was so like, it was just so funny when I was like chopping it up or whatever. I'm like, bro, I just gotta do this. I'm like, nah, bro, cause I'm like, y'all gotta see what's going on, bro. Like, y'all gotta like, cause I know this can go over y'all heads, but I'm like, nah, y'all gotta understand, like, no, bro, this is a red flag. You feel me? Let's see what else is on here. Yeah, somebody said this video had me rolling. LMAO. She got history with military cats. Stay safe, Shu. Have it fun. Bro, she's not, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all think she's asking about the military because she wants to see if I'm disciplined? No, that's not why she's asking. She's trying to see if I'm making money. Come on, bro. Like, bro, use your brain, gang. She doesn't care about me waking up at 5 a.m. and doing push-ups. That's not why she's asking if I was in the military, gang. She's trying to see if I'm getting checks every single month, bro. Come on. Y'all gotta be smarter than this, bro. Y'all have to be smarter than this, bro, or you gonna get finesse, gang. Like, what the heck? Come on, all right, let's keep it going. Somebody said 8-month-old baby and probably a boyfriend or husband, definitely red flag. Yeah, also, like, the baby, like, 8 months old, like, she's, like, cooking for me. I don't know, is that normal to y'all? Like, maybe I'm tripping. That doesn't seem that normal. I think that's kind of, like, crazy. 8-month-old, that's, like, that's not even a year, gang. It's, like, 8 months, like. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Somebody said I'm dying over here when she said her baby black. I remember what you said about not being the sixth black guy. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm standing on business about that, gang. I can't, bro. I can't be the sixth black guy, bro. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, nah, if you obsessed with black people, you got having black babies, and hey, man, hey, stay over there, gang. I'm cool on it. Somebody said, already, Shu, you move fast. I think you should have just told her how many subs you have. Honestly, she seems chill. However, I'm not into girls with children though. But the reason, I ain't gonna lie, the reason I said that, like, the reason I didn't say the sub is, honestly, when she said the money situation, it's nothing else she could have said to me to, like, make me think that she's the one. Like, it was already, so at that point, I'm just like, I'm really just having fun at that point. Like, just 100% strictly fun. Like, 100%, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just chilling, whatever. Trying to get good content for y'all. Somebody said run. Wait, what? You led her to your place? Did you see? I'm gonna tell y'all this too, bro. Nigga, I wouldn't, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. I'm not green, bro. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, bro. The home of finesse, bro. I am not green, bro. I know tricks, okay? I'm telling you, bro, nobody is just pulling tricks on me and I'm not knowing what's going on, gang. It's not happening, bro. Like, I'm not just bringing somebody in my presence to where something bad is going to happen, bro. It's not going on. You guys don't know me, so y'all don't understand. You guys don't know me. You guys don't know my history. You guys don't know where I'm from. You guys don't know how I grew up. Y'all don't know anything about me, bro. So you don't understand. Nobody is running game on me, okay? I'm telling you right now, especially not a woman in the Philippines, bro. Nobody's running game on me, gang, okay? I invited her to my place because I know it wasn't that type of vibe. First of all, bro, the building I'm in has security. They have her ID. What do you think is the worst that's going to happen? I leave and say, yo, there's this crazy woman upstairs. You got her ID. Can you call the police or can you get her removed? Bro, what are we talking about? It's not like I'm just at a hotel where anybody could just walk in and anybody could just come to my room. No, nobody's coming. You can't even open the door to the building without the fucking key. Nobody's just coming in and sneaking in while I'm like, bro, come on, gang. Like, anyway. Oh, I'll touch on this too. Somebody said, not gonna lie, the fact that you only drink wine all the time seems kind of gay. What type of guy only drinks wine? Nigga, the fact that you worry about me is gay. The fuck, nigga? What type of guy is worried about me? Nigga, I'm not worried about no other nigga drinking whatever. What the fuck? Niggas, bro. Y'all niggas is, hey, bro, I ain't gonna, projection, bro. You talking about I'm gay. Okay, all right. But also, I'll tell you, bro, I drink wine just because I don't like being drunk, bro. Like, I like to, like, wine is a good vibe. You feel me? I just drink wine, vibe, just just chill, bro. Like, what the hell? What's so wrong with that? I can't drink wine, bro. God damn, Jesus, bro. Jesus was making wine, bro. Y'all mad? Damn, I'm trying to be like Jesus. Is Jesus gay, bro? Is that what you saying, bro? Damn. Okay, that's all I'm trying to figure out, man. That's all I'm saying. Somebody said, don't be so trusting immediately just because she looks fine and seems decent. Nah, bro. Look, bro. Y'all gotta understand once again, bro. I'm not that. I know what you guys might think, bro, but like it's not that, bro. I'm telling you, it's not that, gang. It's not that at all, bro. Somebody said, don't agree with the red flags, man. You gotta explain. Why don't you agree? Tell me. You know what I mean? We can talk about it. We can discuss. Somebody said, be careful. Once they figure out your channel, they will watch it. And be aware they are tight-knit. Like, everyone talks to each other. Bro, trust me. All the girls that you see know my YouTube channel. I don't hide it. It's on my Instagram because guess why? I don't have time to explain to anybody, bro. Up front, this is what you see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm not one of those people that like, I don't hide my flaws, hide my personality. Bro, I'm 100% myself at all times, okay? So whatever she is signing up for in the beginning is gonna be that. Yes, you're gonna see a bunch of girls on my YouTube channel. You're gonna see whatever, you're gonna see it, bro. I'm not hiding it, bro. So like, yeah, they all know. Any girl you see me with, bro, she knows my YouTube channel. She knows I do YouTube. She knows the content I make. There's no secrets, bro. I'm not about to hide it and then she finds out 6 months later and now, no, gang. You gonna sign up with this from day one or you not with it at all, bro? And I'm gonna just move on with my life. Come on, bro. We're not with that. Yeah, somebody said, were you in the military equals do you have a pension? Come on, bro. Trying to check it out. Somebody said, she has a chest tattoo and single mom and single with 8-month-old kid. Definitely 304. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. So we're gonna just wrap it up there, man. Y'all get the idea, bro. Shout out to everybody that comment, man. Drop a comment on this video. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Like I said, am I tripping? Am I crazy or what, bro? But these are red flags I've seen, and you guys might just not have thought about it that deep, but you gotta understand, you have to think about it that deep. You feel me? Like everybody doesn't have your best intention. Everybody isn't pure. Everybody isn't just trying to, especially like, bro, she has a kid. She's trying to. You think she wants to be single, a single mom? You think that, bro? Or you think she's trying to figure something out? Come on now, she's trying to figure something out, which I respect, but not me. You know what I'm saying? Not me. Not the Schuster, baby. Yeah, appreciate the meal though, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, baby. But like I said, bro, drop a comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Shout out to you, Erica, again, for recommending me do this video, man. Not mad, but you feel me? Shout out to you though. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch up with y'all next time, all right?